Happy Sunday Fun Day, degenerates. Today, we're going to predict Rex Shares, growth and income funds. They declare tomorrow. Also, WPAY from Round Hill declares tomorrow. We'll do that one as well. And then we'll talk about an option trade we're going to do tomorrow. But first, Rex Shares, NVII is a NVIDIA growth and income fund. They paid, the last two were 33 cents and 58 cents. Massive last payment. Averages 40 cents a week based on the last three. Again, none of this is financial advice. Do your own research. Consult with a financial advisor before any investment decisions. You know the drill there. So that's a 74% annualized yield based on the last three payments and the current price. The IV on NVIDIA, all these IVs have dropped as I was putting them in. So I don't expect any of these payments to be as good as last week's. Let's see what we got. Again, they average 40 cents. We're going to give them 31 cents, 57% yield. TSII, the best yielder of the group, averages 43 cents. The last two are 53 and 36 cents, so that went down. Still overpaying the IV, so I'm going to bring it down further. And again, these always surprise me. I'm always lower than what they pay for the most part, but this is just for fun and not financial advice. I'm giving them 33 cents, 67% yield. MSII is paid 5 cents, 5 cents, 8 cents 3 weeks ago, averages 6, 36% yield. The IV, this is on MicroStrategy, is still high. It was in the 90s the last couple of weeks, but then it went down to, I believe, 80s and now 73% IV on MicroStrategy. So I will give them a raise up to 10 cents, 54% yield. COII on Coinbase, last two are 9 cents and 8 cents. They are also underpaying what the IV is on Coinbase, so I'm giving them 15 cents, almost 46% yield. CWII on CoreWeave, it's a newer fund. They've only paid twice, 9 cents, 9 cents. They are underpaying the IV of CoreWeave, which is 85%, so I'm going to give them a little more, 17 cents, 60% yield. So quite a bit more, almost double. LLII on Eli Lilly. They paid twice, 43 cents and 23 cents. That's a 58% yield based on the average of those. Eli Lilly's low IV, 30%. Safer play, in my opinion, not financial advice. I'm giving them 25 cents, 44% yield. HOII on Robinhood. Again, newer fund. It's paid twice, 12 cents, 9 cents. 28% yield. IV is 58% on Robinhood, so we'll bump that up to 17 cents, a 43% yield. PLTI on Palantir, paid 10 cents and 7 cents, 24% yield. IV on Palantir is 48%, so we got to bump that up to 14 cents, 36% yield. WMTI on Walmart. They paid 8 cents and 30 cents. Big raise there. The IV on Walmart's only 18%. They're paying 37% yield. So I'm going to bring them back down to 14 cents, 28% yield. And ULTI, that's the income max option strategy. They've paid 3 times. They declare on Wednesday, but I'm going to go ahead and guess them today. So it will change. 35 cents, 27 cents, 27 cents. I'm giving them 30 cents, 87% yield. It's been paying the yield. It's just the price has just been decimated. But it was up 0.76 on Friday, so that's good. We'll take it. They are averaging 50% yield among the whole group. I'm giving them 52%, so a little bit of a raise. because most of them are underpaying the IVs, but the IVs have all gone down. So we'll see what happens. So that is Rex Shares. Let's talk about Round Hill WPAY. Paid the last three 57 cents, 39 cents, 44 cents, 52% yield. I kept them right there. 47 cents, 52% yield. So that's the predictions for the ones that declare tomorrow. At least this week we have a regular trading week because things are still out of whack, with a lot of them, with different declaration dates and X dates and pay dates, and so that's that. Now let's look at an option trade. I call this the working man's wheel. Very little maintenance. Really, the only maintenance is just the entry. And then you let it ride all week. Expires worthless. You start over next week. If you get assigned, then you start selling calls on it. So anyway, the VIX is low. Low volatility means lesser premiums. So in order to get a good premium, you got to get closer to the money. We're selling a put tomorrow. We're doing it on Soxel, which is a triple leverage Direxion Bull 3X, and that's been up. It's closed above the 20-day moving average. Most of the volume is just under it at 39. There's support at 37, but I don't see it really coming below 39. Could be wrong, not financial advice. This is going to be a weekly trade. This is on Robinhood. You go to options, cash secured put, and then you click sell, you click put. December 5th expiry, so that's Friday. It's currently at 41.11, and we want a delta 25, closest to delta 25. This is 26. It's a 38.50 put, so it's just below the share price at 41. We're going to sell this, and hopefully the price doesn't go below it. It expires worthless. We keep the credit. We start again next week, and maybe on a different fund. I do a few of these, but all 3X. So anyway, I'm not going to actually make this trade myself, and here's why. To sell a 38.50 put, you have to have $3,850 in the account. Cash secured. It blocks that cash up. In case you get assigned, you have to buy 100 shares for $38.50 and hold those. And if that happens, then you just will sell calls on it. But I'm going to switch over to Thinkorswim because you can do a paper trade. I reset the account. It's a $100,000 account, but it's margin, so it's $200,000 buying power. Again, not real money, paper money. We're going to put Soxel up top. It's going to bring up a chart on Soxel. Looks just like our other one. It's gone up. We're going to go back up. We're going to do an option trade. And we're going to go sell. And it defaults to 10 contracts. We're just going to do one just to show you how this works. December 5th expiry, that's in 5 days, that's Friday. And the 38.50 strike and put. And it tells you it defaults to the bid, which this will get filled because the bid and the ask are 78 cents and $1. Ask is what you can buy the option at. Bid is what you can sell it at. 78 cents. I like the midpoint between the two. It does usually get filled, which is 89 cents. So I'm going to kick that up to 89, right to the midpoint. Limit order. Yeah, you always want to do a limit order. If it doesn't get filled, it doesn't get filled. We're going to do good till canceled. And it shows you down here. Current price is here. We're selling a 38.50 down here. So you got that much room to make for it to expire worthless. If it doesn't, we will get assigned. I don't roll. We just take the assignment, start selling calls. So it's ready to go. It's Sunday, so I don't know if it'll accept the order. But you can see we're going to get an $88.35 credit. There's a 65-cent fee. Again, this is all paper money. New buying power drops, of course. And yeah, none of that matters. We're going to go ahead and send it. And it says has been submitted. Okay. So it'll wait till trading begins to fill the order. Now, one thing I will do is, and again, it's like I say, it's low maintenance and not technically maintenance free because, and you don't have to do this. We got the 38.5 put. Again, I'm back on Robinhood because they give all the Greeks, which I like to look at. So right now the delta is 26.47, which is right where we want. If I can, I do work full time. Sometimes I cannot stare at the market. So if I'm not able to get into this before the open, then I'm not worried about it. If it gets filled, it gets filled. If it if the price moves down on Soxel, we'll get a higher premium. Well, I mean, we locked in the what we're trying to get, but more likely to get filled, more likely to get assigned too. If Soxel goes up, we're less likely to get filled, but if it does get filled, we've got more room to go to keep it out of the money, if that makes sense. Again, any questions, leave them in the comments. So that's the trade. If it doesn't get filled, we're not going to worry about it. But I will change, if I can look at this before the open and this delta changes and there's another 25 delta that's closer, I'll switch it to that. For example, that's the 38.50. The 39 is a 29 delta. If that comes closer to 25 than the 38.50, then we'll switch it to that one. Just cancel this order and readjust it. So that's it. Low maintenance. Once it's filled, if it doesn't get filled, it doesn't get filled. If it does get filled, we don't touch it. We wait till Friday. Hopefully it expires. If not, if it gets assigned, then we own 100 shares. And next Monday, we'll start selling calls till that gets assigned. And sometimes it takes a few weeks. I don't like the single stocks because you can end up holding those for a very long time. I did it. I think I held one for 8 months. Couldn't roll it because the premium, the IV, dried up, and there was not enough premium to make any money. So I just ended up holding it, and until it got to my cost basis, I sold it, and but again, it was break even, and it took 8 months. So don't like that. So that's what we're doing, Soxel. There's others I track, but this has the best credit at the 25 delta compared to the others I trade. So that's it. Happy Sunday. Tomorrow we'll do a video tomorrow. It'll be later tomorrow with declarations for Tuesday. We'll go over what declared on Monday and see whether this option got filled or not. But again, I may adjust it pre-market to get closer to that 25 delta if I can. I like this strategy because if I can't, then I don't worry about it. If it gets filled, it gets filled. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And we'll just go from there. So have a great Sunday, and I will see you guys tomorrow.